can't believe I'm doing this again. I mean, when they didn't do the Normies for 2011, I thought these morons actually grew a brain. Do they realize no one watches this crap? I mean, what a bunch of stupid...
Dude, we're on.
What?
You're live.
Whatever. Let's just get this over with.
Welcome to the most anticipated show on the internet.
Rather than bring step by step, inch by inch, every single movie director thing that we used to do, we're just doing a top 10 and getting it over with.
So let's get started right now, Vince.
Someone's shooting off a gun.
Well, we're off to a great start.
Should I wait until the gunfire stops?
Carney, what are you doing here?
I wanna help.
No.
But I like to help.
Okay, then just stand there and don't say anything. That will be very helpful. Welcome to the 2012 Normies. Tonight we are going to count down the best films of 2012. And we start with number 10.
Just because this is number 10 doesn't mean it's not as good as number 1.
Actually, it does. That's why it's number 10.
But I thought...
Carney.
But...
Number 10 film of 2012. Hurry up!
So what's your 10th favorite movie you saw in 2012?
My number 10 film that was a really good film, Looper.
And my 10th film of 2012 would be Zero Dark 30.
My number 10 movie for 2012 is Hotel Transylvania.
Number 9.
For me, number 9 would have to be Cabin in the Woods.
For me, it was Dredd 3D, or Judge Dredd.
My number 9 is Dredd 3D.
I wanna do this one.
Okay, just don't screw it up.
The number 4 film of...
We're on 8, Carney.
But 4 is such an interesting looking number.
The number 8th film.
Number 8 is Taken 2.
My 8th favorite movie of 2012 would have to be, without question, Brave.
And Brandon?
My number 8 is a movie I haven't reviewed yet, but this means war.
Number 7.
I love this film. I loved it from the time it started until the time it was over. And that would be Prometheus.
Okay, well, my number 7 would be The Amazing Spider-Man.
Number 7 is Frankenweenie. You're gonna like it when you see it, because it's on my list.
Number 6.
My number 6 favorite film was probably one of the most anticipated films of 2012 for me, and it did not disappoint. I thought it was amazing, and that would be The Dark Knight Rises.
My number 6 favorite film of the year was The Expendables 2.
Number 6 is The Hunger Games.
Okay, boys and girls, we're halfway. Let's see what the number 5 film is. Carney, what are you doing?
I'm ringing a bell.
Why?
Because it's a cowbell.
I guess that makes sense.
Moo.
Number 5 for me would be Dread.
And number 5 for me would be the most anticipated film of the year, or the beginning of the year for us, Prometheus.
Number 5 is Resident Evil 5.
Okay, so now number 4.
Well, the 4th favorite film of mine was something that I really wanted to go see at the show, but didn't get a chance to, so I finally saw it on Blu-ray, and it was as good as I could have ever hoped it to be, and that would be Skyfall.
And my number 4 favorite film of the year would be The Hunger Games.
Number 4 is The Expendables 2.
This is getting very exciting.
I know. I can hardly wait. Sarcasm.
So number 3 on my list, Vince, was absolutely one of the greatest films of last year. It wasn't number 1 for me, but it was up there with the absolute greatest films of the year. And that was The Avengers.
I'm surprised that was number 3. Because my number 3 is The Dark Knight Rises.
Number 3 is The Avengers. Great job, Marvel.
We're almost to the top at number 2.
Okay, Vince, number 2, we're getting up to the top now. What was your second favorite film of all of 2012? That's a lot of all there.
Actually, number 1 and number 2 were really hard for me to really decide on. But I finally said, screw it. This is my number 2 film.
And he thinks this is going to be the greatest.
Yeah,
Out of all the Lord of the Rings movies, this is going to be the best one.
I don't think it's going to be the best one out of the whole Lord of the Rings.
I think so.
This is my number 2 film.
Yeah, I'm kind of skeptical about it too at the same time.
First of all, Vince, whatever skepticism you have, throw it out the door because it's gone. Right? As of right now, it's gone.
This is my number 2 film. The Hobbit, The Unexpected Journey.
Mine is also
Bilbo.
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 The Hobbit as number 2.
Number 2 is The Dark Knight Rises.
The number 1 movie of all time is just 3D.
Carney,
What?
never mind. Just never mind.
This time, it's personal.
I am excited.
All right, so here we go, Vince. This is where all of our money went to last year. All of our reviews, all of our time, all of our effort, going out to the show and bringing all these reviews to you guys. My favorite movie of 2012, without question, without even second guessing or second thought here, the best film of the year, Django.
For me, without question, no, it was questionable because, like I said, I had trouble with number 1 and number 2. David?
What?
It is The Avengers.
My number 1 movie of all time in 2012 is Prometheus.
I'm going to go to another freaking planet to see this movie. If this movie is shown on Mars, I would go there.
What?
Blah 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 blah.
I'm sorry.
Ghost Rider.
Really didn't actually inspire me.
Hello.
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 Bam.
Are you actually going to compare Titanic to The Cabin in the Woods?
Moves airtight, Vince.
Unlike Titanic, because that boat sank.
Yeah, I give up.
Popping stupid.
Is everything okay over there?
You're gonna round up the wagon.
There didn't need to be a battleship film.
And when it just ends, it's like, good.
Turn it off!
At the end, how do I put this without spoiling it? At the end, my IQ dropped to a 2.